Hello, I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft, and today's question is all about voice acting. Mr. Fredo wanted to know what advice I had to give about this noble art, and so we thought, what better way of talking about voice acting than by demonstrating voice acting? As you can see, or rather hear, voice acting is a truly delightful way of presenting information. One doesn't need to worry about how one looks, how one's dressed. One can focus solely on the voice and what it communicates. Now, you may be surprised to learn that we here at this program have engaged in a great deal of voice acting. There's, of course, the work I did over at the Voice from the Dark collaborative radio program, but our very own assistant, Mr. Kessler, has done a great deal as well. Mr. Kessler, would you like to say a few words? Hello, I'm Lehman Kessler, and it is my absolute delight to get to be Mr. Lovecraft's assistant and carry out all of his wishes. I know that if it were not for his patronage, I would most likely be lying in a ditch somewhere, covered in ants. It is an honor to serve. Mr. Kessler, of course, just put out a new audio story, The Sound of His Voice Like the Color of Salt, for the Pod Castle radio program. And, of course, he's done numerous audio books and various other delightful projects which you can find at your leisure. Now, when it comes to voice acting, the best way of going about voice acting is, of course, to find a nice, quiet room, a place where you can feel at ease, and as you're in this private space where you can expect no interruptions, it is vital to... Ooh, what we got going on over here? PH, please, I'm trying to talk with my friends about some very important things. Oh, look at you! What's that on? You got little headphones on your head? Let me have them headphones, please. I would prefer that you leave those alone. Ooh, hello there. Is this one of them pop filters? Ooh, I just love rubbing my face all up against these pop filters, just popping and popping and popping. All right. Not only is that completely unprofessional, but it is also violently unhygienic. Can you please leave us be? Fine. I have better places to go anyway. I'm about to take me a hot, toddy shower. I really don't want to know what that is, but if it'll get you to leave, thank you. Please. Do pardon that interruption, although, of course, you won't know anything about what just happened because, well, one of the joys of voice acting is that I can edit out all of these nasty little interruptions, just as I've been editing out all the small mistakes I've made over the course of this recording. So, where was I? Yes, voice acting. All it takes, like any other art, is practice, and so what I would love is to hear from you. Take one of my stories, one of my poems, and record yourself reciting it. Find ways of communicating the dread and the horror and the unknown. And then, if you're able, upload it and send a link in the comments so that we can all enjoy each other's talents, come to appreciate the wonderful audible world of voice acting. I look forward to seeing what you all produce. As always, I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Thank you.